There comes a time in every person's life where they must finish what they started. And that is exactly what I'm going to be doing today, guys. Now, if you're new here, if you're new to the channel, or if you're just new to my scrap mechanics series, this is my survival world that I've been working on for who knows how long now, and I actually kind of stopped working on it to do some other things, but I am back, and I'm really excited to keep building in it. Now, of course, in the traditional scrap mechanic fashion, it is nighttime yet again. It seems like it's always nighttime whenever I play this game, but that's okay. So for those who are new here, let me just give you a quick tour. This is my workshop. I have a bunch of messy chests here. I don't even know what's in these chests, guys. There's a catwalk. I have my ATV on my lift, which is pretty cool. I forget where the lift button is. Is this the lift button? Yes. Look at that. I am going to rebuild the lift at some point. I have an idea on how to make it a little bit better, but this is pretty sweet. I was really happy with this build. The ATV is pretty cool as well. I've got my truck out here. I've got a mess of things, which I will be using some of this today. Over here, I have my mining tank, which I completely forgot about as well, but this thing is pretty wicked. I have no clue what this thing does anymore. Oh, okay, that lowers the back wheels. That starts to drill up. Oh yeah, this opens all the components. That's like my favorite part. Not very good for the lag in the game, but it is my favorite part. Oh, nice. I got the lights on. Perfect. I've got my house here, which I was also kind of working on. I think I only renovated the bathroom. Yeah, the bathroom is nice and renovated. Look at this. Woo! Love it. But over here we actually have my my speedboat, which doesn't have any engines right now because all the engines that I ever had are on my my big ship over here. Which, guys, I finally caved and I finally got the wings mod. So let's actually make sure that it's all good and set up. Perfect. We have propellers. That is exactly what I need, because today not only will I be, building a dock for my ship, but I will also be making this thing move properly without crazy amounts of jet engines, because right now it just sucks. It just sucks right now. Like I have to use all of these engines and they suck so much fuel, and it's awful. It's quite horrible. Oh right, this thing is like on the ground. On a post. That's why the water's glitching out. But look at how much fuel I actually need. This is insane. Each jet engine has its own fuel container, and I have to store fuel in these things, and it sucks them quick. And the worst part is it doesn't even go fast. It doesn't even go fast at all. So I'm gonna be fixing that today. But in any case, let's start by making some propellers, and we're gonna retrofit this thing. We're gonna make it actually move around much easier. Let's do that. Make some propellers. Step number 1. Chances are I'll get distracted and go to step 1.4, but for now, that is my primary objective. So I'm gonna make 8 of the counterclockwise ones, and I'm gonna make 8 of the clockwise ones, and hopefully that should be enough to move it faster than the jets. I'm actually gonna maybe get some fuel just to kind of show you guys the difference between the jets and the propellers. Alrighty, I got the stuff. Let's get this thing off of its, I guess, anchor post, and then we'll retrofit it. Actually, I'll show you how fast it goes with the jets, or rather how slow it goes with the jets, and then we'll go from there. So, boom, release that. Perfect. Let's make sure that all of the engines actually have, well, fuel. Oh boy, that's ridiculous. Let's take a look here. Yep. Okay, it looks like they all have fuel, so that's how fast it goes right now. But look how fast the fuel is getting sucked. Just look at this. That's crazy. Yeah, that's insane. We're gonna be out of fuel in no time if we use that as a propulsion system, so that is exactly why I'm switching to propellers, which unfortunately aren't part of the vanilla game, but that's okay. Sometimes you just have to suck it up and make the sacrifices for practicality. Because the nice thing about practical is if I can use it, then I'm more inclined to actually build more stuff on it. Because right now it's a sitting duck, and I kind of lost interest because it just wasn't going anywhere. But anyway, less talking, more disassembling. Just think of all the thrusters I'm gonna have after this. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get rid of these, take them back to base, and I'm gonna grab some pipes. Man, did I have to go so far? Jeez. Oh, man. The nice thing is I can actually, use my jet boat again, because I'm gonna put some propellers on that, and we're gonna zoom around. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited. Not sure why this whole thing is like tilted to... Oh, I know, all the containers in the back. We'll fix that, we'll fix that. But for now, I have to build this up, and then we'll mount some propellers to it. I think what I'm actually going to do is get rid of the reverser bearings, because I'm going to be able to reverse my my propellers now, and I don't really need that function. It's just kind of like an extra thing to lag out and cause flexibility issues. So let's get rid of that. Replace these guys, and before this thing falls to the floor, I was gonna say ground, we'll replace it. Perfect. Now let's throw some bearings onto here. One there, one here, and now we can throw our propellers on. Actually, we should probably get some air. Alrighty, let's start with the counterclockwise ones. Start slapping them on. Wait, what? You can't stack them? What? That's interesting. Well, you know what? Just out of curiosity, let's see how only 2 propellers do, I guess. I suppose I built too many. I might have to rethink my design here, but that's okay. I am thinking of raft mechanic propellers. You can stack those. I think I have it hooked up. We should be good to go. Just gotta go hop into the seat here. Up on the bridge. Come on. Perfect. And let's see how this goes, I guess. Wow, so with 2 propellers, we're moving just slightly slower than we were with... How many jet engines was it? Like 12? That's just insane. That's just silly. Wait, what happened to my steering? I don't seem to have any steering, unfortunately. Okay, well, we'll fix that. Now, it doesn't look very pretty right now, but I just want to see how well it moves with 4 propellers. As you guys can see, I also took out all the gas cans, and the whole ship ended up leveling out. Go figure. It's actually amazing how much fuel I needed to, to operate this thing for a short amount of time. Here we are. I only kept 2 of the gas cans. We only have this tiny little engine, and I think we're good to go. I think we're good to test. Things may be a little reversed, but we can always swap that out afterwards. Let's see. Oh my goodness. That's already so much faster. And how's the turning? Turning is non-existent. We're definitely going to need to work on the turning, guys. 100%. Not sure how to do that yet. Maybe I'll have a propeller at the front for now. I'm really not sure. I'm thinking maybe I can figure out a way to add another set of propellers. But aside from that, I'm pretty happy with this. Like, at least I'm not wasting a ton of fuel. Here, let's actually reset it because I don't know how much was actually in there. But here, let's give it another go. My engine is also not at maximum efficiency, so there is that. But let's go to the island, let's go back, and then let's see how much fuel we actually spent doing all that. Alrighty, let's go test the fuel tank. Well, let's go check the fuel tank. See how much fuel we actually used. 7 fuel for that. That's not bad considering before it was like this much, but across 12 fuel tanks, so literally 12 times the consumption. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, that's rough. That is so rough. Why are these lights not turning on? I have to figure out where I put the light switch to these darn lights. Is this it? There it is. Perfect. Well, guys, now that this is all, well, kind of good, now... Hey, wait a second. What happened here? Boom. Now that I know that propellers are going to save this thing, I can start building a proper dock for it, which is exactly what I've been wanting to do this whole time. I just, was kind of demotivated because this thing wasn't moving around very well. But I do actually have some wood prepared. There it is. Perfect. Let's actually put the propellers back. Oh my goodness, I need more chests. What is all this? Oh, this is the loot from the... Oh my goodness. This is the loot from the warehouse and all my other exploration antics. Is this a free chest? There we go. Perfect. Let's put the propellers in here. So I'm not entirely sure how I want to build this dock, but I think I want to make an extension from this whole monorail deal that I have going on here. Why is this glitched? Why? What's going... Oh, right. I just placed it here, I think. I think I did that. Yeah, I definitely did that. Okay, that's fine. We'll have to replace the monorail. It clearly fell off at some point, and I just never bothered to fix it properly. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a dock out a little bit to match with our monorail rail. And we'll just, we'll start building from here. Actually, you know what? Let's go get some other pieces because I want to use all this stuff that I brought back. And I can definitely use some of this stuff, I think, like ramps and whatnot. Precious materials. Let's do something like this. Oh man, I used bad wood here. Oh my goodness. And then we can also place down some ramps. Perfect. And now I think I want to just extend the platform basically from here all the way to the other shore over there. Let's bring this boat closer. I just want to be able to measure up the height to make sure it doesn't look too silly. You know what? Maybe we're not going to use the ramps here. Maybe that's not exactly necessary because it seems like this is the perfect height for it. You know, so maybe that's what we're just gonna do. We're gonna run with that. I really gotta figure out what to do with my giant pile of blue containers. I was thinking of using them as like flotation for underneath the dock, which might actually not be a bad idea. Maybe I should do that. Not that it needs to float, but it might look cool. I was gonna use these pieces for the pillars, which I still kind of want to do, but I don't even know if I have enough of those. I don't know. It would be cool to make it like a quote-unquote floating dock, and then we technically don't need pillars, but I don't know. Let's see what these things look like. I do like that. Whoops, the whole thing just fell off. There we go. And the reason I'm doing this is because I actually want to make a bit of like a drawbridge section so that I can have stuff in here that if it needs to get out, you know, you can just flick a switch, the drawbridge goes up, and things can leave. You know, small things, but they can leave. Alrighty, let's put up another post. Actually, let's go get more post material, I think. Let's put away these guys. Ooh, before we do that, I wanted to show you guys something else I had in mind. I think it's time to move this ship away. It's kind of lagging things out a little bit. So we already know that it's gonna look good in terms of height. Boom, done, problem solved. It's a little sunken, but that's okay. This is what I wanted to show you guys. So I think if I use this piece and this piece, let's check it out, and I place it like so, maybe like so, and then put this hello, oh nope, here. It looks like something that you would tie a ship down to. So definitely going to keep that. Definitely going to use, you know, these things right here. But as I said, I need more of these posts as well. So let's go get that. Many moons later, and I finally have a self-supporting dock. This took quite a while, only because I actually had to sift through the whole mess that I had over here, guys. As you can see, the mess is no more. I have an antenna tower that I plan on keeping, and these, I guess, grain silos is what I'm going to assume they are. Just for aesthetics, I'm going to place them somewhere. Now, as you can see over here, I did some organizing. I organized all of the nonsense that came off the warehouse, just so that I kind of, you know where everything is, know what I have, more or less neatly organized. Now in here, I just still have a bunch of mess. All these chests have lots of nonsense in them. I'm gonna have to go through it. I don't know how I ended up with so much stuff, but here we are. I think that's what hoarding feels like. But in any case, let me quickly show you the dock, and then I have some other ideas for it that I want to do in this video. As you can see, I was test fitting my jet boat, or I guess no longer a jet boat, just a speedboat, and it does fit. It's a tight fit, but it does fit. Maybe one day I will make this, this opening bigger, but for now I want to build a bit of a drawbridge here, and that should, that should be sufficient. As you guys can see, I actually added propellers back to the boat so that I can use it. Oh my goodness. Both the boat and the, the giant barge need some tuning. As you can see, it looks kind of weird when it drives, but I'm not here to tune my boats. I've already built all, oh my gosh. I've already built all this stuff. I am going to tune it off camera just to make it, work better, but I just want to keep going with the dock. I'm really excited about the dock. Oh my goodness. Come on. Come on. Come on. Over here. Into here. Come on. Nice. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. So, I think I'm gonna start by actually placing down some lights. I have an idea for lights. I have an inventory full of stuff to build light posts out of. Let's see if I can make the gap. Oh, no. Awful. Just awful. But yeah, let's build some lights. Of course, it's getting dark again, but hey, that's good because we're building some lampposts. I'm gonna place down some of this foundation first, and then I'll actually build the lampposts. I think what I want to do is something like this. Maybe a little bit taller, one taller. And then we'll use these bendy pieces to make... Oh, nope, wrong way. No, wrong way. There we go. To basically make lights like so. I think that's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna park this boat in here just so I can use it as a means of jumping over. Right now it's kind of... Not gonna talk about that. There we go. Right now it's kind of annoying. Not sure why this thing's sinking. We're also not gonna talk about that. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. And voila, a whole row of them. This looks really cool, actually. I'm really excited. I need to paint it up. I will do that. I have to go and get more materials in order to, you know, build a couple more closer to the shore here. I think what I will do is I will use some of these blue crates to build a footpath somewhere along here just to connect it. It's getting a little bit annoying jumping across this thing, and I think a footbridge would be cool anyway, just to have a, you know, shorter access to the center of the dock. So I think I'll do that and start working on the drawbridge. Hopefully I have paint. Well, I definitely have paint flowers, so I could make some paint. Wow, I actually ran out of something. I ran out of these pipes. Crazy. Crazy. I'm finally starting to run out of materials. There we go. Got a nice little footbridge that looks like it's floating. I think this is great. I am going to put a little post here, or maybe like an archway, on which I'm going to put a light switch to turn the lights on for all this stuff, because I don't really want it on a daylight. You know, I don't really want to waste my frames, so I think that's what we'll do. Let's make a little arch. I think it might be cool to build it out of this rusty metal, so that's what I'm going to do. I do like using this stuff, you know, it is scrap mechanic after all. I'm not too concerned about it getting destroyed, you know, typically things don't get far into here, so it should be alright. Well, I certainly ran out of paint quickly. By the time I determined what I actually want to paint these, I pretty much chewed through all of it. And I think I'm either going to have to do it off camera or in a different episode, you know, paint all these up, get more paint flowers first, make more paint, and then paint these up. But it's going to be worth it. It's going to look so good. I think right now I'm going to focus on the drawbridge. As you guys can see, I have lampposts over here now, so that looks pretty good. My gate looks pretty good as well, I would say. I've got, here, let me show you. I have a light here as well. Looks like a pretty nifty gate. I have a light switch so I can turn, you know, the lights on this side of the dock off and on, because this side of the dock is actually considered to be a different entity. I could connect it below the ground, which I might actually do that. Should I do that? I might do that. So here's the plan. I've got this beam right here, and I think I should be able to weld it up in such a way that it's hidden. Oh my god, please. Okay, thank goodness. So that should be connected to this side as well now. So theoretically, if I go to, you know, attach this light to my switch over here, it's not going to work. Oh my goodness. What a waste. Oh, there we go. There we go. I think it's gonna work now. I think I fixed it. I think I just had to replace some blocks. Nice. Excellent. Good stuff. So now I can have one switch for all the lights. I don't have to have multiple switches. This is gonna be nice. We'll probably have to put them on like an XOR switch, just so that I can have multiple switches to actually, you know, turn them on and off in different locations. But at least I can have all of them on one grid. That's really nice. Alrighty, you, sir, need to start floating. You're a boat. You're not a submarine, at least not yet. I think it's time to build our drawbridge, guys. Let's do it. Now, I was thinking it might be cool to have something on pistons rather than just bearings by themselves. So let's create the pivots first, and then we can go from there. Actually, we might as well do the divot here. And, ooh, then that kind of sticks out. It should be fine. Now, since I can't exactly put this drawbridge on a lift without disconnecting it and then rewelding it, I think I'm gonna do a prototype first, and then once I know the prototype works, I'm going to build it, well, over here. This is a little tricky because pistons don't really like to be built at non-right angles, so I'm gonna have to do some really weird stuff here, let's just put it that way. So here's what I'm thinking, guys. I've got this kind of hook and loop system, and if I press this button, then it lifts up my bridge, well, theoretical bridge, and if I, you know, press the button again, then it lowers it just by gravity. I think this might be really cool. I think this will work well, so this is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to replicate it over here, so let's get to it. Now, I'm also thinking this might be cool to do with, you know, motion sensors, or rather the, what are they called? Proximity sensors. But for now, we're just gonna do it on a switch. Finally got the one side ready to be built up. It was a bit of a doozy because you can't weld things when they're not on the lift. So I basically had to like cut it out, weld it up, and then weld it back in. But anyway, I'm gonna keep going, and hopefully I'll have this one side done very soon. Check it out, guys. This is so cool. I love it. I absolutely love it. It doesn't like fully go down, but I think that's just because of, you know, the lengths of everything. Because if I bring it down to 8, let's bring this one down to, or up to 8, I guess. Actually, this might be okay. It feels a little bit on the downslope, but let's build a second side and then see how it looks. This is turning out so awesome. I love it. This is what I basically have to do. So if I disconnect these bearings, as you can see, those two pieces are not connected. So what I have to do is I actually have to go and cut this out like so, and like so, and like so. And then I have to go here and I have to remove the posts so that it actually, oh no, really? Inventory full. Remove the posts so that it actually falls down into the bottom. Now I put it on a lift, if I can find my lift. Oh, it's right here. It's literally the first in my hotbar. Derp, been building for way too long. Now I can actually weld this up. Perfect. And now I can take it off the lift. I need to make up that one layer of block that I removed. So we're just gonna go zoop. And we're gonna go zoop. I said we're gonna go zoop, zoop. And now we're gonna weld it all in, and we should be good. Perfect. So now it's all welded as one piece. Exactly what I needed. I'm going to place these guys back, and we're in business. I'm gonna keep building the second side. Whew, here we go. Oh no. Oh no, this one is built wrong. Oh no. Oh no, I have to quickly rebuild this. Man, I'm telling you guys, this is going to be so nice when we have the clocks, you know, so we can use them for timers to turn the lights on and off when the daylight comes. It's going to be great. But wait, what? How are you guys not connected? What's going on here? How did this happen? I have no clue how those lights got disconnected. Oh, I know how. I think... No, I actually have no clue how. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. That is so weird. Hopefully that doesn't keep happening. That'll be quite odd, but as you guys can see, I keep running across the bridge that I finished. Oh, that's just my boat. Perfect. So, let's flick the button and see if this thing actually works. Oh my goodness. Yes. That is so cool. I love it. I love it. Let's see if we can actually go through it. Wait, what? Why am I sinking? No, these propellers are so big, man. I have to make some custom props. That's awful. But let me see if I can actually squeeze through here. Oh wait, is the bridge different lengths? Oh my gosh, I gotta fix that up. Let's lower this guy back down. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, why did that happen? Freaking hitboxes, man. There can be a few problems with this, but I wanted to try it. I thought it would be really cool, you know? That's what I get. That's what I get for trying new stuff. Oh man. It's not too hard to reset it though. It should be alright. Perfect. Now it's dropped down, and I'm pretty sure it's even lengths as well. So let's lift it up. Okay. Looks good. Let's drop it down. Okay. Looks good. Looks good to me, guys. Okay, let's lift it back up. Bring our boat back in. This is so cool. I'm loving it. It'd be really cool, like I said, to have this on proximity sensors and a timer. I was gonna do that, but honestly, I'm getting a little bit tired, and I think this is a good place to kind of, you know, call it a milestone. There we go. We're in there. Completely wrecked the boat, completely wrecked the dock, but that's okay. And now we can run over here. And we can flick our button, and our bridge goes down, and we can cross it. Oh man, that's so cool. That makes me so happy that it worked out. I love it. I absolutely love it. Got quite a bit done in this episode, guys. Definitely have more stuff that I want to do to this dock as well before I kind of call it finalized. I was thinking some flashing lights for when the bridge is up. I was thinking maybe some underglow as well. Maybe a boathouse, you know, something along those lines. This is gonna keep evolving. I also want to continue it in this direction, which would be really cool, you know, to basically be able to walk all the way to my farm without having to go across the land there. So that'll be neat. I've got a lot more to do. I have to paint all this stuff up. I will probably do that off camera just because it's literally running around collecting flowers, turning them into paint, and then you know, just painting all this stuff. So you might see the painted version in the thumbnail, but otherwise you will see it in the next video. So stay tuned for that. Let me know what you thought of this one, guys, and I'll catch you then. Bye.